Alright, in this video we're looking at math boxes 5.757 on page 170. Martha baked an apple pie for her family, doing question number 1, and cut it into 8 pieces. The family ate 2/8 of the pie on Tuesday, 6/8 of the pie on Wednesday, and 4/8 of the pie on Thursday. Fill in the oval next to the true statement. Oval number 1. There are 4 people in the family. Well, doesn't say how many members there are in the family, so I'm going to say that's not necessarily a true statement. Number 2. Some people did not eat pie. Okay. Well, all it tells us is that it was cut into 8 pieces. And it tells us what amount was eaten, but it doesn't tell who did and did not eat pie, so I'm going to say that's not a true statement. This story is impossible. I'm going to come back to that one. And each person ate 2 pieces. Again, we don't know individually how much each person ate, so we're left with this one here saying the story is impossible. Why would you say this story is impossible? Well, she baked an apple pie, one pie, and she cut it into 8 pieces. And one day they ate 2 pieces, the next day they ate 6, so already on the first 2 days they've eaten all 8 pieces. And so how could they eat 4 more pieces on Thursday? So I'm going to say this story is impossible. Question number 2. Joy Lee added together 8 ounces of butter, 1 pound of flour, 2 ounces of powdered sugar, and 12 ounces of regular sugar in a bowl. She thinks she has 23 ounces of ingredients in the bowl. Is she correct? Okay, and it says explain. Well, before I explain it, I'm going to see if I think she has that number too. So we have 8 ounces. And to that we are going to add 1 pound, but I need to put that pound in ounce units so that I can figure out how many total ounces she has. And a pound is 16 ounces. Okay, 2 ounces of powdered sugar and 12 ounces of regular sugar. Okay, and if I add all that together, let's see. So 8 plus 16 is 24. That 2 more is 26, and then 36, 38. So I get 38 ounces. So is she correct? No. The total should be 38 ounces. Okay, now let's move on to question 3. Estimate and then solve. So 784. Lots of ways I could estimate this. I could estimate it to the nearest 10, okay, which would give me 780, but I can't multiply 780 times 9 in my head. So I'm going to multiply, or I'm going to estimate it to the nearest 100. That gives me 800. Times, and again I could estimate 9 to 10, but I can multiply 800 times 9. I multiply 9 times 8 to get 72, and I add my 2 zeros for my 100, multiply it by 100, and so my estimate is 800 times 9 equals 7,200, and then it says to solve it. So I'm just going to use traditional multiplication since it's already set up over here for me. 9 times 4 is 36. Put on my 6, carry my 3. 9 times 8 is 72, plus 3 is 75. Put on my 7, or put on my 5, bring over my 7. And 9 times 7 is 63, plus 7 more is 70. And so my final answer is 7056. And I'm going to look at that and I'm going to compare it to my estimate, and I'm going to say yes, it does make sense. Since I estimated this first number up and left the second one the same, this final answer should be a little larger than my true answer, and it is. So I'm okay with an answer of 7,056. I think that seems reasonable. Number 4. Use your fraction circle pieces to solve this problem. We don't have fraction circle pieces, at least not yet. But let's take a look at this problem here. If this was a light blue and this was a light blue, if that's 2/3, what is the whole? Well, that's 2 out of 3. So I would add the third one to be 3 out of 3, and it looks like the whole would be, I don't know how they want us to say that, but a whole would be 3, I guess maybe just put 3 pieces. 3 equal pieces. Okay.